Hi there, and welcome to Apple World. So it seems that Theresa Randle has not precisely been living it up in the recent months, perhaps years, on the grounds that the new reports about her have been very concerning. She has been somewhat missing from the film scene for some time, and word on the roads is that she is being constrained out of Hollywood. Well, she's currently making some noise about the show, and you all won't really accept how screwed up and oddly they're treating her. Theresa Randle hasn't actually been dynamic in Hollywood in recent years. Definitely, I know that she's done several films and had a couple of appearances in shows to a great extent. Yet it's simply not many and far separated, on the off chance that you all understand what I mean. In any case, she has never truly seemed like the sort of individual to appreciate being in the spotlight. She is a very confidential individual, and the main thing we realize about her are the things she tells us. I'm willing to wager that a large portion of you all don't, indeed, even realize that she's been hitched to rapper Father MC, and they've been together for quite a while. They don't have online entertainment, and in the event that that doesn't screen security for you all, then I don't have any idea what I mean. The main thing we know is that they're married and have 2 children. Taking into account the way that most celebrities like to share everything about their lives, Theresa is absolutely, quite possibly, one of the most confidential entertainers in the game. The last time she truly caused disturbances was back in 2020, when she showed up in the film Awful Young Men for Life. Terrible Young Men for Life is the 3rd film in the establishment, and she has been in the series right all along. I'm talking as far back as the primary Terrible Kid film in 1995. She has been in several films in her vocation, including a few major ones like Malcolm X and the first 1996 Space Jam film. However, I figure we can all concur that she is most popular for her job in the Terrible Young Men establishment. Regardless of whether she won't book a task, she's without a doubt going to book a task on Terrible Young Men, since she has been assuming similar part for very nearly 30 years now, so it was somewhat amazing when they reported a 4th Terrible Young Men film. However, at that point, they said that Theresa wouldn't repeat her job as Theresa Burnett, and that Tasha Smith will be taking over as Theresa Burnett. Now, I love Tasha, however, Theresa has been assuming this part for quite a while, and as of now understands her personality better than the vast majority in addition to, she was the main cast part to get reevaluated for the forthcoming film. So when I tell you all that the alerts began ringing, I mean it's rare for an entertainer to get reevaluated for only not an obvious explanation, and when it happens, it's for the most part a result of planning clashes. Yet, with regards to Theresa, she isn't actually popping in Hollywood right now. In addition to, I was unable to find any news, or whatever, that said she had been affirmed to show up in a forthcoming film, so weren't managing a booking issue. However, at that point, a video became a web sensation online that at last made sense of what was truly happening. Music in the video, she's utilizing a walker, and she likewise looks delicate and unfit to walk. I said that she is a very confidential individual, so it just makes sense that she would decide to keep any insight about her well-being hidden, deciding by the video, which caused adjusts via online entertainment. Many individuals to do concur that Theresa looks unwell, with individuals posting remarks like, "I realized something must be up with Theresa Randle. Yet I didn't realize it was that terrible. That is insane." And afterward, indeed, even her previous admit. Nice Trader Roger Neal ended his quiet and affirmed it was really Theresa in the video. And he likewise said it was very unsettling for her. After he saw that video, he additionally uncovered that he hasn't had the option to keep contact with her throughout the long term, and many projecting specialists have attempted to book her yet fizzled. Furthermore, this is really not whenever that she first raised worries about her well-being. Recall 2020, when she went to the Oscars wearing comfortable garments and gloves while everybody around her was in sleeveless garments, and afterward, there's this interview when she likewise looks very unwell. Their relationship to me is so extraordinary on the grounds that it helps me to remember a ton of the folks I grew up with. They're simply darlings and they get along so well. Fun-loving. Nothing has changed now. A few fans are saying that she has been snared to some hard stuff, and knowing how Hollywood functions and how unpleasant it gets for the entertainers, this hypothesis would check out, and I genuinely trust that she is fighting a mysterious ailment and doesn't have any desire to disclose it. Like, do you all recall exactly the same thing happened to Chadwick Boseman, like when he was getting hauled and played online for his changing appearance and being known as an addict? Such a lot of that he needed to debilitate his remarks when, as a general rule, he was engaging malignant growth. Additionally, it checks out that she wasn't reworking Terrible Young Men 4D. due to her well-being, and it sincerely seems as though she is being constrained out of Hollywood. Sadly, this is the sort of thing that happens a ton where entertainers are constrained out of the business the second they become excessively ill to work. We've witnessed this so often over the course of the years. The miserable thing about this is that this film should be a rebound for Theresa on the grounds that, again, she has simply figured out how to land 2 or 3 lines in the recent years. So except if something significant springs up for her, well, her profession could be in danger here, and as per an insider, Theresa was squashed when she had to haul out of the film since she was truly anticipating playing Teresa Burnett for the 4th time, and it wasn't just about the cast. She truly enjoys that person and abhors the way that she needed to haul out of the film. The insider added that Theresa comprehends the show should continue, yet she despises that she needed to surrender it for reasons that we outside of her reach. She has gotten a ton of adoration and backing from her fans, who have left remarks saying Theresa Randle is as yet lovely. No one can tell what individuals are expressly going through, sending her certain recuperating energy petitions to God out to Theresa Randle. And this entire Theresa Randle circumstance simply makes me miserable, petitioning God for her. I will keep Theresa in my requests since she's one of the OGAs. And I want to believe that she gets well and beautiful soon, and furthermore, makes a revisitation of Hollywood. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.